Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back. I'm going to take you guys through what sold last week. So this will be the September 30th through October 6th, I guess it is. Time's flying. Take you guys through my top 12 sales. Um, Also, just quickly before we get into that, just recap some of my strategy that I've been working on. So I mentioned to you guys about doing some cross listing. Um, so that's been going pretty well. I've been using Vendu. Still probably put out a video on that later, but I'm liking it so far. I probably have about 90% of my eBay store cross listed to Poshmark. And I'm getting sales. Like I probably got a dozen sales last week. And honestly, this week already, I have even more. I probably have 15, 20 sales already. Um, and then a few on Macari, not as many, but anyway, the idea was to get my older stuff listed and get that moving, on these other platforms. Stuff that has been around on eBay for a long time. Stuff I probably won't even, wouldn't even buy anymore, honestly. But that's working pretty well to supplement, what I do that on eBay, on a regular basis. So, so far so good. But anyway, let's get into it. Take you guys through the top 12. Normal drill. I'll talk to you guys about what sold, how much I paid for it, how much I made on these items, how long they were listed, any special things about why I picked them up or anything like that. I'll throw that in as well. So let's get going. All right, so let's get started. So first up was this Jari West Hawaiian shirt. This was a 4XL. I actually got this while I was on vacation. So this was listed on July 18th. Sold on September 30th for $17.99 plus $7.99 shipping. So ended up netting $8.84 on this one. I'll show you guys the tag. Jari West, like I said, it was a 4XL. I think I actually got a couple of these. I think this was the second one that I sold, but picked it up mainly because of the size. It was just a huge Hawaiian shirt, and I don't think the brands even matter a lot for those, especially when you get into these sizes. You're not dealing with as much competition, and you can do pretty well with these. So bigger the better for a lot of these shirts, even regardless of the brand. Next up was this Woolrich Shammy cloth flannel. I don't pick up a ton of Woolrich, but I do pick up Shammy cloth. Usually LL Bean is what I'll pick up, but I did see this one and kind of took a chance on it. So I listed this September 10th, sold it October 6th. So this sold for 14 plus $9.99 shipping. So I ended up netting $9.37 on this one. I'll show you the tag. There's a bunch of Woolrich tags out there, but and the chamois cloth is just this sort of heavyweight flannel. So nice, pretty quick flip on this one. And again, I'd be on the lookout for other brands of this as well. Like I said, LL Bean I usually do well with. Next up, this is another quick flip. It was a good time of the year. Unfortunately, for Orioles fans, they're out of the playoffs already. But I purchased this on September 30th. Found in the thrift store. I'm guessing this was an Orioles giveaway. It's a Orioles Hawaiian shirt. You can see here it was just on an O's tag, which I imagine was just probably a promotional giveaway this year. So listed it for $19.99. I took an offer of $15 and $7.99 shipping. So I ended up making $9.81 on this one. Like I said, I only had it for a couple days, and I think it sold pretty much right at the beginning of the playoffs. Like I said, unfortunately, Baltimore's out. I don't know if any of you guys have been to like Camden Yards or anything like that, but it's a awesome place to watch a game. But like I said, better luck next year, I guess, for the Orioles. Anyway, on to the next. Uh, this was a Mercedes Benz quarter zip that I found. I think I got this at a Salvation Army. I got this back in the spring, so listed at April 10th. Sold it on October 2nd. So this had a 558 cost. Sold it for 1750 plus 9.99 shipping. So I ended up netting $10.02 on this one. It just stuck out to me because it was, like I said, a Mercedes Benz. You see the tag here, Mercedes Benz Motorsport. Didn't really find a bunch of comps on it, so I just listed it originally for $30. I think that was a little bit high, but once it went through some of my markdown sales, then sort of caught up to it and caught up to the market, and then it sold. So, but I keep an eye on it. I've sold this. I sold Porsche Polos before, or what's the other one? Ferrari. So just keep an eye out for those. Like I said, there's somewhat of a market for them. Not a super fast sell through, but guys that drive those types of cars typically will be interested in this kind of stuff. So next up was a nice bread and butter item, Mizzen and Main shirt. This was a no tuck Leeward. So this sold for $22 plus $7.99 shipping. Listed this one on September 11th and sold it on September 30th. So I paid $6 for this one, so I ended up netting $11.54. And I'll show you guys the tag. I do well with these. Like I said, I've mentioned these in the past to keep an eye out for these. They don't pull in exactly what they used to, but still a good amount, and nice amount of profit on these shirts. They're just nice, comfortable sort of performance, stretchy dress shirt. So that was that one. And then actually next one was another Mizzen and Main. This one I had a little bit longer. This one I listed on May 10th. Sold it on October 4th. So this one sold for $22.49 plus $7.99 shipping. This one I paid a little less for. Paid $5.75. And ended up making $11.91 on this item. And again, it should be the same tag. Again, this Leeward collection. So yeah, just keep an eye out for these. I've also sold like their quarter zips. I think I just picked one of those up recently. But for the most part, you'll find these just dress shirts. So this next one was a Columbia fleece. This was a full zip. This is a titanium. So that's just a brand within, or a model within Columbia, sort of a higher end piece. So I just had this listed as September 17th. Paid $5.84 for it. Sold in 17 days on October 4th. I also made it $12.37 on this one. Just some stuff I used here, like this is a buffalo check pattern. Like I said, a full zip again. And then if you look here, you can see the Columbia and the titanium branding in this one. So there's another one on the above the pocket. So just keep an eye out for these. Like I said, titanium, typically do a little better. But it's a good time of year for these, for the fleece from Columbia and others. So keep an eye out for those. Like I said, this was a nice quick flip here in the fall. Next up, tried and true bread and butter for sure, Masters polo. This was an extra large. This was a green striped polo, and it had a Amen corner tag. This one I paid $6.10 for, listed on September 11th, sold it on October 4th. So I ended up making $15.43 on this one. which was a nice return. $22.99 plus $7.99 shipping. You can see here the tag. So this was Amen Corner, and this was Pima Cotton. So I had mentioned that as well in the title. I see here the Augusta logo. So nice quick flip on this master shirt. All right, next up was this Columbia PFG shirt. So I just had this one on a recent haul. This is a new with tags, 3X. This was the Bahama 2, so I think I had that on the tag here. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. This was a short sleeve. So I bought this, or listed it October 2nd, sold it on October 3rd. It's a quick turnaround. Paid $5.84 for it, and sold it for $24.99 plus $7.99 shipping. So this was a $17.28 profit, almost a 300% ROI, which is pretty awesome. So like I said, I think I mentioned on the haul video, this was embroidered. You see it has like some company name, I'm sure with some giveaway or something. Especially in these larger sizes, nobody cares. It doesn't matter. They'll still sell, especially new with tags. So don't let that discourage you. On some things, golf polos and stuff, sometimes a good golf brand will help. Corporate ones aren't, as good. They won't really increase the value, but same thing here. This has the 3X going for it and the new with tag. So, sort of started this company, but no name or brand or whatever, no one cares. They'll still wear it. So this was a nice find, especially selling so fast in this part of the year. So I was happy for this one. Next up was a Carhart FR shirt, FR like work shirt. This is a 2XLT, so again, great size. FR, if you're not familiar, is flame resistant. Clothing that a welder or someone that works around open flame needs extra protection would wear. So anyway, paid $610 for this one. Listed at September 5th, sold at September 30th. So this was on there about 25 days. Ended up selling it for $26.99 plus $9.99 shipping. And that ended up being a profit of $18.55, which is another great flip. You can see here in the tag, you'll see the FR branding. And again, same deal. This had a like PSE&G logo on it. It won't matter. The folks that need these shirts typically will buy them again with other company embroidery on them. It usually doesn't make a difference. So keep an eye out for these. There's a few brands that make FR, and I usually will, if I'm not familiar with them, I'll look them up at least. But Carhart's, usually a good one. This was a nice piece. This LL Bean Sherpa line jacket. So this one I had mentioned earlier, I was cross-listing. So I sold this on eBay, and it got delisted on Poshmark, and I got someone reached out to me and was like, hey, I really want to buy this. Like, is this still available? So it was funny that I, listed it here on April 10th, and all of a sudden I have, everybody wanted to buy it at once. But anyway, April 10th listed it for paid $5.58 for it. Sold in about 6 months for $36.99, so it was $25 plus $11.99 shipping, which netted me $19.15 profit, which is almost 350% ROI, which is fantastic. Even for waiting 6 months, I'll wait 6 months to increase my money 3.5 times. So here's the tag. See, it's LL Bean. LL Bean has the item ID, so you can search these on Google. or on other listings on eBay or whatever, and you can get additional keywords for this one. So that's how I found this 1912 Heritage jacket. So that'll help sell it. People will be familiar with those, that particular model or whatever, and that they may be searching for that. So make sure for LL Bean, you're looking that up and getting those extra keywords. And then this one here, this was a FootJoy jacket, Hydrolite. It's rain resistant, so perfect for this time of year. This is a full zip jacket. Purchased this one on July 24th. Paid $563 for it. Sold it on October 2nd for $30 plus $11.99 shipping, which netted me $21.04, which is really good, especially for that short time frame. Here you can see the tag. It's FootJoy Dry Joys, and then this also had Hydrolite here on the sleeve. So then it's just their kind of water resistant, branding. Like I said, this is a nice full zip jacket, great for fall. So it's perfect time now to finally sell it. I picked it up in the summer. So that's it. Just want to take you guys through these, and hopefully this is helpful. And I'll see you guys soon.